गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking 39 stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18. In this stanza, Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, is describing the character of demonic pleasure. यदग्रे चानुबन्धे च सुखं मोहनमात्मनः निद्रालस्य प्रमादोत्थं तत्तामसमुदाहतम् यत् अग्रे च अनुबन्धे च सुखं मोहनम् आत्मनः निद्रा आलस्य प्रमाद उत्थं तत् तामसम् उदाहतम्। Yet means that Sukham, it means the pleasure. Agre means in the time of starting or when the person takes pleasure. Cha means and. Anubandhe, it means in the result. Cha, it means and. Atmanam, it means antahkarana, to antahkarana. Mohanam means making mesmerism, mesmerize. Tat, that. Nidra alasya, it means the sleep and idleness. Pramada, miss it. Uttham, it means generate. Place, generate that place. Tamasam, it means the demonic. Udahatam, it means tell. My dear Arjun, that pleasure in the period of availing or starting and after the result, both time makes a panthasm inside of antakarana and comes by the sleep, idleness and mishit, that pleasure called tamo, pleasure or demonic pleasure. That was the meaning of the words and the meaning of this stanza generally in the language. But these are the teaching of Master of the millions, galaxies uncountable, and the Master of billions universes, Lord Krishna, Sachidananda Paramatma, which is the only and only restoration, consciousness, life, and omnipresence and omnipotent. He is the great ocean of the mercy and the love. He is the great source of knowing and enlightenment. And he comes time to time in the form of the Master Sadgurus. So the Krishna is the greatest Sadguru of the world, because it means the Sadguru is existence, and existence never die. Existence comes again and again for the help of the seekers and the lovers. And the existence make a relationship that is called Guru and Shishya relationship, the master and disciple relationship. And that's the way the Sadguru is transformed it. All the divine knowledge and energy and divinity and spirituality into his disciples. My dear friend, even in the general looks this stanza, you think this is very simple stanza, but this stanza has very deep meanings. Yadagre chanubandhecho sukham mohanam. The possessive pleasure that is the placeful when it comes, and in ending it becomes like a poison, but it is starting to poison and end to the poison. This demonic place when comes, and that is in the starting also poisonous and end is also poisonous. It is end also poisonous. Because why it is so poisonous? Why it is so wrong? Because when a person evades this type of pleasure, he makes a phantasm. Phantasm means mesmerism of antakarna. He makes mesmerism in the mind. It makes mesmerism in the intellect. It makes mesmerism in the mood. And it makes your ego very hard and tough. So, my dear friend, you all knows when a person is mesmerized or hypnotized, that the person is got a special type of the sleep. That is the sleep of unconsciousness. That is the sleep of the foolishness. That is the slavery type sleep. And that is the sleep makes a great inertia. That inertia makes a miss it. I want to tell this stranger, by the grace of the God Almighty, in the detail. You all knows this type of pleasure you already introduced because you evil this type of pleasure. As you know, in that world, some desires come in your mind. As the desire come, the mind create a vision of that desire and its availing. And as the vision of the desire and the hypothetical vision in your mind comes like a film or video, that same time the phantasm come, same time that desire makes mesmerism in your mind. And that mesmerism bring a special type of anesthesia inside, and your all energy flows towards that desire or that will. And by the way you get that wish complete, that wish is not one wish. The behind a wish, a line of wish, wish after wish, wish after wish, then you are lost your chance of enlightenment. They create a special type of one-sided flow of the energy, and that is like hypnotism, and that type of pleasure brings the sleep of your intellectuality. That type of pleasure brings idleness and miss it. Miss it, it means you cannot do anything well. Your every function will be incomplete and mistakeful. I remember an example. What is the functional way of this type of demonic pleasure? All of you knows the Ramayana story of Kalanemi. The Kalanemi was the master of demonic pleasure, and he wanted to waste the time of Lord Hanumana, because the Lord Hanumana was on the mission to Sanjeevani Bhuti, the medicine which can re-alive a person. Because the Lakshman was laying on the battle and he was seriously injured and in the coma. So the Ravan think to stop Hanumana, and he want to cross the time of Hanumana, and if the morning the sunrise, Lakshman will die. This is the same story of your life. The Hanumana was a very, very wise person because he was an enlightened master. I want to say he is enlightened master. So Hanumana has a very, very keen divine wisdom. He identifies Mr. Kalnemi is the fake guru. And Hanumana crossed that fake guru and go on his mission without any wasting time. So this type of pleasure, they are a great hurdle in the life of the seekers, and they make mesmerism, and you are unable to achieve your last achievement, that is your Sanjeevani Bhuti, that is your Atma Jnana, that is your liberation. So the technique and the technology of this type of tamasa, sukha or demonic pleasure, it creates a mesmerism, it creates a hypothetical storm of the thoughts inside of your mind, and that thoughts create a deep sleep, and that deep sleep make you so unconscious that nobody knows when this sleep will be broken. Maybe this sleep can broken in this life, or maybe this sleep can broken in a million after the million's life. Everybody knows in his mind, every time there is a bunch of the thoughts, they are coming and they are going. And everybody evaluating that thoughts, and the thoughts create impressions and stimulations and make a person doer like a slave. That's why the person is doing as their thoughts is dominant in their mind. So the dominancy of the thoughts, and that is also a unconsciousness, that is also a deep sleep. Day and night, you are in the coma of the thoughts. In the day, you have the daydreams, and you have the continuous flowing of the thoughts. In the night, you have a nightmare. Nightmare is the projection of your thoughts. They are visualized thoughts. So this tamoguna, it brings the mohana, it means the pantheism or mesmerism. This is mesmerism is even comes by the thoughts, but that spoil your lifetime and your achievement or your chance of liberation or Atma Jnana. And that person who is unconscious in the thoughts, he never knows what he has lost. And he never knows when his life is end, and when he goes in another life, and when the death has came, and when he rebirth. So this type of mesmerism of demonic pleasure that continue millions of the birth and billions of the years. Everybody knows the human life is the door of enlightenment, is the door of liberation. But the mesmerized or mishit and the sleepy person and the person who has the demonic pleasure, he never knows about his sleep. He never knows where is his body has leave, and he never knows where is he take the new body. This is the stage of the self-hypnotism. Because these type of thoughts make a self-hypnotism, make a sleepy condition. You all can see inside of your mind when you sleep. When you sleep, your thoughts change in the visual videos, in the photos, and you sleep. In every night, you see 10 or 20 dreams every day, every night, but you never remember. Few of them maybe remember because they are very special and very fearful, or they are your highly choice dreams. When a person awoke in the morning, he feel that he had no rest in the night, because as you running in the day, as you running in the night, you are running in the day as a slave of the thoughts, you are running in the night as a slave of the dreams. So every time you are covered, every time you are cordoned, every time you are mesmerized by the thoughts. So you born in the thoughts, and you live in the thoughts, and you die in the thoughts, and you can see your mesmerism in the thoughts in some examples, or your foolishness. When you sit, you not sit cool and calm. You are breaking a piece of grass, you are turning the paper, or you are biting your nails, or you are vibrating your hands or feet, or you are doing the many mishits, the unnecessary activities or unnecessary actions. They are all the representation of the demonic pleasure and your unconsciousness. But these are all the releasing your energy in the without meaning and without beneficiary. And that pleasure you have got, that is the demonic pleasure. Because the tama, it means ignorance, it means ajnana. And ajnana has a fundamental form, and that is a sleep. And ajnana's microform is the stream of the thoughts. Indirectly or directly, knowing or unknowing, that type of ajnana brings the pantheism and makes your energy in useless works or useless activities or action like a mad person. So the pleasure of the sleep with the dreams, and that is the demonic pleasure. And the interesting and taking pleasure in the thoughts, and that is also demonic pleasure. And the pantheism and the pramada, it is a very deep unconsciousness. There is no any pleasure. So these three type of the mentally disorder like activities, and that is comes in the tamasa sukha or the demonic pleasure. It is the lowest demonic unconsciousness. It is the lowest type of pleasure. If you want to cross, if you want to aware, if you want to come out, if you want to awake, if you want to leave this type of illusions, you must become in the spiritual hospital of Sadguru, Satchidananda Paramatma, as the time you get the Sadguru. Only that Sadguru can treat you Only that Sadguru can save you from this demonic pleasure like deformities and dangerous conditions. My dear friend, this demonic type of pleasures comes by the tamoguna, and this tamoguna is makes a person very very deep unconscious, and this deepness of unconsciousness he can do anything wrong. So that's why in our world the person is doing very very wrong things, crimes, violence, lovelessness, cheating in the love, cheating in the friendship, cheating in the name of the spirituality, cheating in the name of the divinity, cheating in the name of the friendship, cheating in the name of the services, cheating in the name of the help. Because this type of demonic person, they are completely covered by this very very lowest category of unconsciousness, deep, strong unconsciousness. I want to say, if all of you want to aware and come out from this type of evil, please learn the Sakshi meditation, which is I am teaching all of you. That Sakshi meditation, only the way it can save your consciousness by this type of dangerous accidents in your life. Otherwise, no way. I am inviting all of you, by my every discourse says, please come and learn the Sakshi meditation. Why should you learn and why should you adopt this Sakshi meditation? There is 4 causes, 4 benefits, 4 biggest beneficial things. One is that if you do this Sakshi meditation only 3 or 4 months honestly, this meditation bring the tensionlessness and the peacefulness in your life. This peacefulness and this tensionlessness make a sure and security in your life that you will not caught in the diseases of the tension created diseases. You will not caught in the diabetes, you will not caught in the blood pressure, heart attack, angina, organ failure, and you can save yourself from many infections or many other diseases also. Because when you live tensionless and peaceful, your resistance power will become a wonderful, and your keenness, your observation, your awareness, they are all together save you to taking any poisonous food or poisonous drink or infected food or infected drink, because your internal existence save you by the every adverse condition. You can think a person who do the Sakshi meditation and become the tensionless and become the worriedless and become the peaceful, if he save himself by this type of diseases, he can save the money, millions dollar money, only one single person in the general hospitals, treatment and operations. and others. I want to put a vision in front of you. If the maximum person of the world will do this meditation, and maximum person, they are covered and saved by this type of diseases, they are covered a defense system against these diseases, and they are protected, we can save the huge of money. The billions and billions, trillions and trillions dollars we can save only by the general hospital's budget. If a person will do the Sakshi meditation, he is now used to or aware to see everything incoming and going. Then he can see easily the anger is coming inside, and he can save and detach from anger himself. That he cannot do any crime, cutting, murder, fighting, any type of crime he will not do. He become a crimeless person. If the more and more person will do this meditation, we can make this earth without crime. The crime is zero, will be zero. And the second thing, a person will do this meditation, and you know that every person have a lust. And why the lust activated? Because he will become a unconscious in the lust. But when he is conscious, the lust come and go, and he will never attach with the lust. So that's why he will not do any crime against woman, and woman will not do crime against man. So by this saving, our families will become a very glorious, loving and very, very good atmosphere. My dear friends, when a person will do this meditation and his consciousness become keen, how he will take the black money or the robbery or the robbery or the robbery or any type of mixing goods and any type of economic crime. So the economic crime will go out, they will go away. And that's why the physically, mentally and emotionally person will be very strong, sound and healthy. So by this meditation, we can spread this meditation all over the world. This meditation automatically changes the climate of the world. And that type of saving of money from the general hospitals, mental hospitals, and the crime agencies, police, judiciary, and the corruption departments, and many departments, and black money, and banking, and many sources, we can save the hugest money, and that can be used in the service of the mankind of weaker section. My dear friend, all the deformity can be ended by only this meditation. Any problem if you are saving in if you are facing in the world, the solution is one, that is awareness. My dear friend, if the family will be happy, cooperating, prosperous, loving, the society will be happy, because the family is the brick of society. And society is the basic brick of the nation. And nations are the brick of this planet. So when our planet will be happy, peaceful and loving, the war will be go away, and there is no need of the defense budget for the very costly equipments, bombs, missiles, tanks, fighter jets, fleets, atom bomb, neutron bomb, hydrogen bomb. There is no need. No need. Only one army, the peace army, can maintain the peace of this earth. They can destroy the evil, and all the world will be united again against these evil forces. So that is the great dominancy of United Nations organizations, and really, and the nations can be solved and their conflicts and the problems on the negotiation table with the love and the brotherhood. So harmony, love and brotherhood, they will be grow day by day by this meditation. That's why we impose a very nice mission. That name of the mission is World Peace by Meditation, and the meditation is meditation of awareness. My dear friend, I want to invite you, I want to ask help. Please learn this precious meditation without any cost in the free, and spread this meditation all over the world, and never make this meditation your business. And I am also not making this meditation as a business. This is a mission, this is a God's work, this is a spiritual work, this is the service of mankind. So please come, learn this meditation, and be the teacher of meditation, and be the master, and spread all over the world, and enlight candle to candle, candle to candle, lamp to lamp, and we can make this meditation popular and most popular, and the habit of life of everyone. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel on YouTube. My name of channel is Swami Sachidananda Indore. I am giving you my blessings and love, because we are one love, one consciousness. God is one, consciousness is one, and love is one. Your difference is hypothetical. Thank you very much.